I want to look at this picture over here to show you there's a lady enjoying herself with a cigarette. But the problem is she's in her car with her window rolled up, it appears to be. And then the child in the back is terrified, as you can see. So with the smoke blowing in her face, it doesn't appear to be good. So let's think about that for a second. Would you leave your kid in the car and see that face? Absolutely not. So there is problems with adults smoking with kids in the car. So today we're going to talk about that. We're going to talk about the problems with adult smoking in cars. And then we're going to talk about possible solutions and then the benefits of that. We're going to begin with the problem. According to the CDC, cigarette smoke lays out 7,000 chemicals, and 70 of those are cancerous. The report from the Surgeon General says that they did a report with middle school and high school students, and 20% of those students reported that they were in contact with cigarette smoke in cars. According to the American Cancer Society, there is no safe levels of secondhand smoke. And also, which is kind of disturbing, that if you don't even have asthma, and if adults are smoking in the car, later on the children can have asthma. That's not very good. So we got to be mindful of that, of the health of the future of our children. According to nosmokers.org, third-hand smoke is caused by when the individual's not in the car. I'm talking about the child, and then they come back in the car after there's been smoking, and then the residue from the smoke is on the car seat, on the seat belt, on the seats itself. Then they touch it, and then they stick their hands in their mouth. That also is a potential health risk. So now that we have a general idea of what problems is caused by smoking in cars with kids in it, let's transition over to possible solutions. According to healthychildrens.org, they have some recommendations to eliminate or reduce the problems we have with adults smoking in cars with children. Let's talk to family members. Let them know that in the car it's 100% smoke-free. We don't smoke in the cars. And we have to have the self-discipline to make sure that happens. So no matter what, no one is allowed to smoke in the cars. This will definitely help with the kids with their health. Where with legislation, we need stricter laws. Right now, I want to show you that there is 10 states that have laws regarding smoking in cars. The fines go from $100 to $200, all the way up to $500. Puerto Rico has the strictest law. On the third time, it's up to a $2,000 fine. So I would be on board to say, let's get all of our states to do the 50 states to follow the same guidelines as Puerto Rico. Remember, this is to help our children and their health and their future. They also recommend to eliminate smoke from cars. Children, and then we want to go into the benefits. Children will appreciate it. Children will be healthier in the long term. This will reduce the chance of them having asthma. Again, we talked about that earlier. They get asthma from people smoking in cars. And it gives more education to others, especially the smokers that are saying, oh, that's my right and I can do what I want. But then if it hits home and they realize that it can impact their children or other children and it potentially deteriorate their health or potentially give children asthma or cancer, hopefully that'll hit home with some people and they'll think twice about smoking in the car with children in it. Let's review what we discussed. We discussed the statistics and studies that cause the problems of smoking in cars with kids in it. We discussed the solutions, and we also discussed the benefits. I want to leave you with this quote from the Surgeon General. It says, you can protect your loved ones by making your home and your car smoke free.